Hey guys, this is going to be a review on my least and my favorite foundations. This is the Bare Minerals Matte Foundation, and this is a really good foundation. I used to wear this exclusively about 5 years ago, and since then I've kind of tried several different brands, but this is still one of my go-to foundations. It's such a really good foundation with really good coverage. Another favorite of mine is Merle Norman's Purely Mineral Pressed Makeup, and I just discovered this. My mother has worn Merle Norman for years and her skin is flawless, and this is such a good foundation. It's, like I said, it's the pressed mineral foundation, but the coverage is excellent and it goes on so silky smooth. Another favorite of mine that Philosophy has changed, this is Supernatural Airbrushed Canvas by Philosophy. This is a really, really good makeup. The coverage is excellent. The consistency of the powder is really, really good, and I love the packaging. So it's kind of like an all-in-one. So the top has a mirror on it, and the top pops off, and then you have this applicator sponge. It's not really a sponge. I don't know if you can see this. It's not really a sponge. It is more of a, it has a much softer texture. Like if you want to compare like an actual sponge to this, you know, this is truly a sponge, and then this one it's just really, I don't know how to say it. It's just a really, really soft, just like a really, really soft sponge. And this comes off so you can wash it. It comes off so you can wash it. And the powder comes through, like you can screw this off. And the powder just kind of goes inside, and then when you press down, the makeup comes out. And because the sponge right here is so super soft, it gives you a really flawless, it just gives you a flawless look. Like your skin just looks beautiful. It doesn't look like you have a lot of makeup on. It's not, usually when I use like a brush, I notice that the makeup kind of looks cakey and it just sits on top of my skin, whereas this kind of gets buffed into your skin and it looks so natural. Now, Philosophy has changed their packaging. The formula is still the same for the makeup, but the packaging is completely different. And because of that, I no longer purchase Philosophy's makeup. So this is a L'Oreal True Match Mineral Makeup. I do not like this. The coverage is horrible. I've seen a couple of videos on it, and I don't know, drugstore makeup is just, it just doesn't match my skin. It's just, I don't know, I just really don't like it. But the Philosophy has changed their packaging to look like this. So it has this kind of kabuki brush on top, and it still has the powder on the inside like this, but you can't screw the lid off. There is no accessing, just the powder. So if I wanted to buy the makeup and just refill this container, you can't, because they have kind of cut off, you just can't access the makeup, like the powder, without like taking the entire package apart. So that was really unfortunate. I was really disappointed with that. So any of y'all that really want to try this makeup, I mean, you can, but this I think was like, I don't remember, I want to say like 9, $10, and this was like 17. So really for $7 more, you can get like a really good quality makeup. So this is not my favorite. And then lastly, we have Lancome's Ageless Mineral Makeup. Now, this was okay. It feels nice. The consistency is really nice. But again, the coverage, I was really disappointed because this is an expensive makeup. And the coverage was just awful. And for like the first 10 minutes, it looked beautiful. And then after that, it didn't stay. It didn't last. And it just kind of rubbed off, and I was just really, really disappointed. So I use this as kind of a touch-up, like if I realize at the end of the day that I need just kind of, my face needs to kind of be refreshed, I will put some of this on, but I really wouldn't recommend it. So these are the 3 that I would recommend. Of course, the packaging is different for this, so, you know, not so much. And then these sponges, I got this sponge at Merle Norman whenever I bought my makeup. And this is the nicest sponge I have ever used. This is just a regular drugstore sponge. You can kind of really see the difference. But if you look, this one is really porous. Like if you look at the textures, this one is very porous, and so the makeup really gets in, and it's much, much softer. This is just kind of dense and very, just very artificial feeling, whereas this one really holds on to the makeup, and it really buffs it into the skin. So I would definitely recommend any of these makeup to you. The Bare Minerals, of course, is very popular. Merle Norman, if you're not familiar with Merle Norman, go into your local Merle Norman and just look around. They will test things on your skin. You can test a lot of the products. And in my next video, I will be doing a favorite makeup video. So I will have some more Merle Norman products. So I hope this helps you. I hope this saves you some money and gives you a little bit of insight into different makeups. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Thanks, guys.